Hi everyone, my name is Ava, and today we are going to be talking about erosion and more specifically an extreme example of erosion and what it's caused by. So, here are some pictures of some extreme examples of erosion, and you might recognize the picture on the left. That is the Grand Canyon, and it is one of the major or more notable examples of erosion. But we're actually not going to be talking about that today because I want to talk about something that is a little bit more relatable for us here in San Luis Obispo. So, if anybody knows what this is, or if you want to take a quick guess, and if you guessed Big Sur, you're absolutely correct. So, this is a picture of Big Sur. It's here in California and just a little ways away from us here in San Luis Obispo. It's super beautiful, and the reason I wanted to talk about it today is because the erosion in Big Sur is so extreme that it often causes parts of Highway 1 to be closed. And Highway 1 just reopened again for the first time in a long time, and so I thought that it'd be interesting to talk about it today and so that we could learn more about why it closes so often and what makes that happen. So, Big Sur's coastline is constantly changing because of natural forces like wind, water, and gravity, and it is one of the best examples of erosion along the coast. The erosion here is actually strong enough that it can cause parts of Highway 1 to close, and you can see in these pictures here the erosion is just completely going right through the highway. You obviously can't drive on that. It's completely eroded. And this happens when the cliffs become unstable or they fall away. And therefore, this makes Big Sur a very clear and real life example of coastal erosion that's happening right now. So, what causes erosion at Big Sur? Well, the main cause of erosion is ocean erosion from the Pacific Ocean. The waves are always hitting the base of the cliffs, which slowly breaks down and weakens the rock over time. And as the rocks break apart, pieces of sediment get carried away by the water, causing it to erode and the coastline to change. Another major cause is rain and gravity. So when it rains, water flows into cracks in the cliffs, making the rock and soil even weaker. And then gravity pulls this loose material downward, which leads to rock falls, landslides, and debris that can even end up on Highway 1. So here's a quick video showing erosion on the coast. So it shows the water moving in, and as it does so, it causes the coastline to recede. You can see the waves coming in, and then we'll watch it one more time. And then the arrow showing that the coast is moving back towards the land and receding. So, what are some of the long-term impacts? So, over a long period of time, erosion causes the cliffs to slowly retreat or move further inland. And in this picture, I'm not sure if you can see my cursor, but I know I just said it retreats, but it can also just change. This little piece that's sticking out is from a landslide. So, because of erosion, there was a landslide and it caused the coast to change. And then right here is just erosion of the land causing the mountain to recede and the highway to be unusable, clearly. But anyway, this means that the coastline is not fixed. It is always changing shape, as you can see by all of these pictures. And erosion physically removes or moves part of the land, which is why the cliffs look different over time and why the coast looks different over time, and why the roads near the edge can become unstable or often in need of repair. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you learned a little something about Big Sur and the erosion that occurs there. Thanks.